Hello and welcome. I'm Tricia Poirier, Development Officer at Connecticut Community Foundation. Joining me today is Sarah Edelson-Baskin, Senior Operations Officer. And we're excited to share with you how you can use matches and challenges to enhance your Give Local experience this year. Let's start from square one. What is a match? A match is a promotional tool to motivate other donors to give during the campaign. It is a pledge donation from generous donors who commit to matching gifts from others made during your giving day to enhance the experience and help reach your goals. These must be set up with your donor in advance of Give Local. The matching gift allows donations to be matched on a 1-to-1, 2-to-1, or a 3-to-1 ratio, and the GiveGab system makes it easy because it is all done automatically. That helps your donors see that their donation has been immediately boosted and brings you that much closer to your goal.
Challenges are a bit different than matches. Challenges allow funds to be added to the organization's total once a specific goal is reached. On the GiveGab platform, goals can be based on a donor count, dollar amount, or number of donations. So think about what might motivate your donor base the most and help you meet your goals for the day. This slide shows some examples. For a donor challenge, a challenge donor will make a gift when your organization receives gifts from a specific number of unique donors. For a dollar challenge, a donor will make a gift when your organization meets a specific donation threshold from other gifts during the campaign. And for a donation challenge, your organization will receive the challenge gift when a particular number of gifts are received. These don't need to be from unique donors. If the same donor makes multiple gifts, each one is counted toward the gift goal.
So if your challenge is a donor count, you may be wondering what exactly makes that donor unique. The GiveGab system counts individual donors based on their name and email address. When it comes to prizes and bonus funds, matches and challenges count as one donor. Fairness in allocating bonus funds and determining prize winners is very important to Connecticut Community Foundation. For the purpose of Give Local is to bring the community together in a positive, inclusive spirit, and we ask that all involved participate with integrity. Please do not encourage your donors to make multiple gifts using different email addresses. The foundation staff team will review audited donor counts prior to awarding relevant prizes and bonus dollars.
Both strategies can offer a great benefit to your Give Local campaign. Both tools incentivize donors because they can see that their gift will have a greater impact. Give you the opportunity to highlight your business sponsor or major donor, which can go back to building donor trust as well as stewardship for the donor behind the Matcher Challenge. We also see that organizations with matching funds raise on average 4.5% more than organizations without a Matcher Challenge.
So if adding a Matcher Challenge to your campaign sounds like it fits with your fundraising strategy and goals, it's time to start thinking about who your potential sponsors could be. As a starting point, think about those who you have strong relationships with, such as your board members, major donors, local businesses, volunteers, or clients. Think about what they might gain from this and recognize that this might not be the best ask for all the potential supports you've listed. Consider the relationships you have with these supporters and how they can best fit into not only your Give Local strategy, but your overall year-round fundraising plans. And as another tip, if you have some smaller donors, you can actually pool those together to create one larger match or challenge. If you're going to incorporate a match or challenge into your giving day this year, you'll want to start planning early. These gifts need to be confirmed before the giving day starts. To help foundation staff manage this process, we've created this form which asks for some information about these gifts. You as a nonprofit contact will complete this form. I do want to highlight that Match and Challenge donors can make their contribution to you in a few different ways. They can give it directly to your organization. It can be made via an offline gift if it's in accordance with our offline gifts policy, which is gifts of $5,000 or more. Or they can use their Connecticut Community Foundation donor advised fund. Note that match and challenge gifts can't be completed with a credit card during the live Give Local event. We also ask that you communicate with your donors about the conditions of your match or challenge. Our team needs to know in advance what the donor prefers in the event your challenge goal is not met. Providing this information to the foundation early helps us to ensure that your match and challenge is set up on the GiveGap system appropriately. Once we receive your form, we'll be in touch to be sure things will run smoothly. The form is due to the foundation on April 21st, and you will find it in the nonprofit toolkit section.
We know that some donors prefer not to use their credit cards for larger gifts, which may include match and challenge gifts. As Tricia just mentioned, our offline gift policy is that we will accept checks valued at $5,000 or more. They should be made payable to Connecticut Community Foundation and must be received to our office by April 21st. Donors with donor advised funds at the foundation may make smaller offline gifts via Give Local. Please communicate with the foundation if you expect offline gifts to arrive for your organization. And as noted here in our pro tip, donors can make a distribution from their IRA to benefit Give Local. These distributions can take time to process, so donors should request their checks by March 20th. Now, we'll get into the mechanics of how to set up matches and challenges within the GiveGap system. To start, you'll want to make sure you are in your organization's Giving Days area. Select from the blue menu items on the left. Beneath the usual basic fields, you'll find some other options under Donation Tools. Select Manage Matches and Challenges.
After you've clicked on Matches and Challenges, on this next screen you'll select either Add Match or Add Challenge. And these next slides explain how you can customize your match. You'll need to create a name and a brief description. You can also choose a matching ratio of either 1-to-1, 2-to-1, or 3-to-1 here. You may choose to add sponsor details for public display, or your donor can remain anonymous. This is something that you'll want to confirm in advance with your matched donor. A few additional notes here. In the match criteria section, please be sure that Eastern time zone is selected. You'll want to change the start and end times of your match as well. If your match goes for the entire 36-hour campaign, you'll put a start time of 7 a.m. on April 25th and an end time of 7 p.m. on April 26th. Some organizations do choose to limit the hours of their matches. If that is the case, you can set that up here. Please also be sure to check Enable Auto Matching. This means that whenever someone else makes a donation during your match parameters, their gift will automatically trigger an offline gift, which will start to deplete your total match dollars available.
Setting up a challenge is a very similar process. Again, you'll create a name, add a brief description, and include the total value of the challenge gift. You can also add your sponsor or donor info here. And you can add a sponsor URL and logo, or an image or photo to help draw attention to your match or challenge. In the challenge criteria section, you will again double check to be sure that Eastern Standard Time is selected, and you can enter the start and end times for your challenge. You will then select either Dollar Challenge, Donor Challenge, or Donation Challenge as your challenge type. On the right side, you'll enter either the dollar amount, donor count, or donation count that will be needed to unlock that challenge gift. Organizations can have more than one match or challenge. You will need to add each match and challenge separately and submit a form for each match and challenge as well. Consider whether you want all of your matches and challenges active at the same time, or if you want matches and challenges staggered throughout the giving days. We suggest the latter. Challenges are enabled throughout the entire giving day or based on selected start and end times. Matches can also be auto-enabled based on a start and end time, or if you are able to actively monitor your matches during the event, you can enable auto-matching one match at a time as your donations roll in and you meet each match. Our staff are available to talk through these options with you.
After you've saved your match or challenge on the back end of your organization profile, it will be visible to the public on the front end of your profile page. This is an example of how a match looks on your page. And once you start to receive gifts on April 25th and 26th, you'll see a running tally of exactly how much more money is left in your match. This example shows a $5,000 match, and the organization has $4,850 left until the complete match is achieved. And here's an example of how a challenge can look on your page. In this case, the Happy Pups Challenge appears to have been achieved, as the challenge amount of $5,000 is now unlocked.
Now that you've got your match or challenge form complete and all details are added to your Giving Day profile, you'll want to think about how you will communicate it to your other donors. Share this exciting news in your communications, newsletters, emails, social media, phone calls, and more. However you spread the news about your campaign, let them know their support will help you achieve the match or challenge. Be mindful of the date and time parameters. The match and challenge will remain active for the time you set. If you did not meet the amount necessary to deplete your match, but wish to release the entire sponsored amount, select Deplete Match. When you no longer wish to display your match or challenge, select the Archive checkbox within the Match or Challenge editor. If a challenge isn't met, the foundation staff can work with you in order to release these funds.
We would like to point out some additional resources on this topic. In the nonprofit toolkit, you'll find the match and challenge form we talked about. Additionally, there is a matches and challenges toolkit with a lot of great, helpful, important information. Also, you'll find some pre-recorded training videos on the Give Local training page. As always, we encourage you to reach out with any specific questions you have. You can be in touch with the Connecticut Community Foundation team, or if your question is more technical in nature, you can contact GiveGab directly. GiveGab is a company that operates our website, and they are quite responsive. Thank you for viewing this video, and please enjoy the rest of your day.